the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 2. Deep 1-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yellow.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. They'll bring this up to the 22. Jack Heiser in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
I don't need to. Let's go, Louie.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. Mahomes on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
He'll go again with Giddens. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And
oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Harrison Butker to kick off
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. Jackson. A throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Third and short, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A first down throw for Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's out to Andrews as they set up the screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Flush to his right.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Ravens. The extra point is good, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's a handoff to Giddens. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. And it is a sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs that distance, chances are you got a pretty big time quarterback.
19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Giddens. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 6. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get that complete to Ross. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and long for Jackson. Headed left, buying time. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Easy, man. It's not. What are you?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Hey, Alpha, c'est right. What are you? What is it?
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And and it will set up first and goal.
That's another.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
To play in the first half of a three-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Here's a run.
Number 29, the ball carrier. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. They'll go with him again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Now, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. Fourth down and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
57 colors.
Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On one, ready?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Alpha, sit on.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. Now a 3rd and 2.
Sit on.
Now Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10, and they're on 35-yard line.
Yellow. All right. Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Could not ask for more from that 1st half. all even as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180. 180. Finish up. Finish it up.
Jackson looking to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Run. 180. Run. 180.
Now a give up the middle.
The ball carried by number 29. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Jackson now. That's out to Andrews as they set up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Mahomes back. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now Jackson on the move. Taking off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face second down and 7. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They bring a tight end in motion left. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
That's a moment that keep me in that. I created history, it made me alive. We tried to diss me, it ain't no fight. We call it toxic, but they gonna try.
Yellow! Let's go, 180! Where's it?
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow!
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's gonna look for the home run ball. And his offense is gonna be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Now Gibbs on the ground, and he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And will take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Carry now for Giddens. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Ravens 20, Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll motion a tight end right. To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 47 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
17.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Niggas found me like this, I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. My side.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught, DJ Giddens. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. My side.
Patrick to throw. Catch is made by Wright. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Me.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The score, Chiefs 24, Ravens 23. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So now
for Kansas City.
playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second down, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Living in this on the ground with Smith. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Open man, left side, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Attack! Yellow!
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Yellow.
On the give, it's Giddens. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Malachi starts on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
15.
Now, Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. On down at the 21. A gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Giddens. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be taken.